When it comes to enzymes and their association with one another, or for that matter, receptors, this would apply to receptors or carrier molecules. Anytime we have a ligand interacting with a protein or a substrate interacting with a protein, the example I show here is a substrate, but one of the models of how molecules interact is what we call the lock and key model. This suggests that the molecules can be somewhat rigid, such as a lock and a key are rigid. The key doesn't really change much, the lock doesn't really change much, and then it needs to be an exact fit. And in this case, we have this molecule here that fits exactly into this active site here, creating an enzyme substrate complex. Any small deviation in the substrate would prevent that binding from occurring. The model that I prefer is actually the induced fit model. And I think that the evidence suggests that most, maybe not all, but most protein ligand interactions or protein substrate interactions involve this induced fit, which the chemical properties of the ligand and the chemical properties of the protein allow for an interaction that causes the protein to change in shape or structure, not necessarily dramatic large changes, although sometimes that could happen as well, but this collapsing of the binding site to grab a hold of it and tuck in that molecule. And you can kind of see that here, where now that molecule is closed off, it's tucked in there. And the analogy that I sometimes use is the ball in the glove. When a ball slams into the baseball glove, to catch that ball, to hold on to that ball, you have to kind of close the glove. And so we see this induced fit, and it is, like I said, the evidence tends to favor this particular type of model.